Hello and welcome everyone to the cafe. My name is Leaf if you do not know me, and if you do, welcome back. Today I'm joined by Nanathotep.
Hello.
Also known as Buttons. And we're going to be playing Outlast, much to my chagrin. Because Buttons requested that I play Outlast using my channel points.
I am an agent of chaos.
So fun fact, this is technically not my first time experiencing Outlast, but the last time I experienced it, I only experienced about half of the game, maybe. And that's a big maybe. So I'm at least familiar with what I'm getting into. I'm still not gonna like it, though.
I think you'll be fine.
You think I'm braver than I am.
I think you will rise to the occasion for me being a shit.
I'll at least endeavor to make it in the house before the hour's up. How about that?
I appreciate that you put the dumb bitch juice in front of me.
Yep. I was looking through my things and I'm just like, I could give Buttons coffee. Or I could give Buttons dumb bitch juice.
No, dumb bitch juice is way more applicable. It's rare statement incoming. It is too hot outside for coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. From what you were telling me, yeah.
Welcome to the East Coast, where Satan is like, fuck you in particular. Fucking hell.
Yeah, no, ironically enough, Washington so far has been having a rather mild year. Like, we didn't get extreme temperatures in the winter, and so far we haven't gotten extreme temperatures in the summer. Like, I think our highest was 80.
God, wish that was us.
I mean, we still have the humidity because we're, oceanside and everything, but that usually resolves, like, in a couple of days with rain.
This is the first place, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, despite having grown up near the city most of my life, this is the first place where I've actually seen people bust open the fire hydrants because it's so hot out.
Oh, wow.
Maybe that's a dead giveaway to the fact that I was quite privileged growing up, but like, I don't know if it's true down here, but like in Philly, the fire hydrants have special like locking caps on them, so you can't just use a regular wrench to open them. You have to use the safety ones that are like on the fire trucks. And I'm sure people have figured out like ways around it, right? Like, let's not get it twisted. Oh, yeah. When there's a will, there's a way. But oh, there's a bunch of emotes coming in.
Hello, JD Rex. Welcome to the cafe. Yeah, no, as far as I know, they've never done that out here, but I can't remember the last time I saw... Well, no, the last time I saw a fire hydrant was, like, right outside. But I can't remember anything about it, like, if it has a special locking mechanism on it or anything.
Yeah, it got really bad in Philly for a while. Philly's also the place, though, where they got sick of people climbing the light poles when we won sports events, so they put Crisco on them so people wouldn't climb them. And instead we made it a fucking competition to see who could do it the fastest. So, like, Philly.
Just Philly things.
I fucking love Philly, dude. I'm like so fucking immune. Like, people, I'll be in parts of Baltimore that are like historically unsafe, and I'm just fucking immune, because if somebody came up to me and was like trying to bug me, I'd be like, yeah, this tracks. There you go. Like, the level of unfuckwittable I gain when I enter a city limit is insane.
Oh boy.
We're doing good, JD Rex. How are you?
Yeah, no, like, generally Seattle is fairly safe, but I haven't tried to go towards, like, the more unsafe parts of Seattle. So, I very much am living that high poverty, low middle class life.
No, for real. I don't take Dark to the city with me because he has the energy of somebody who wants to be mugged.
Yeah. That's probably a good call.
I take him to, like, the aquarium and the safe parts of the city, but if I ever had to do, like, a Facebook Marketplace trade or something, I would just leave him home.
And I'm sure he appreciates that.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, he sounds to me like someone who wouldn't be interested in meeting complete strangers.
He doesn't have the zest for life that leads one to dangerous decisions.
Yeah. In that, I am very similar.
I was explaining to him thrift store meta the other day.
Mm-hmm.
And he was, like, baffled by the concept of, like, no, this is no matter where you live, there's thrift store meta. Certain thrift stores are better than others for different materials, and part of the learning experience is figuring out which ones they are, right? I never bothered to learn the thrift store meta down here because I didn't intend to stay in the area that long.
Yeah.
And there's Scrap Me More, which is, like, perfect. It's everything that I needed at the thrift store, right? Because I only ever thrift for, like, crafting stuff. But, like, if we move someplace that doesn't have that, I'm gonna have to relearn the thrift store meta.
Yeah. That is true. And that is definitely something I've experienced firsthand because, like, I know for a fact that there's one thrift store that is out in Kent that is good for getting fabric from because they actually carry bolts of fabric that are just draped over hangers. That's
dope. When I went to Denver, I made a pit stop at a crafting reuse store that I wish I could remember the name of, and I'm so upset that I'm drawing a blank on it because it was so cool. But they had literal, like, bolts of fabric that they would cut for you that they would just get from, like, closing, like, Joann's and stuff. It was really dope. If it wasn't for the fact that I was flying back from Denver, I would have bought way more than I did.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to fly back with, you know, stacks and stacks upon stacks of fabric.
Yeah, also, Denver Airport tries to kill you within the first 30 seconds of entry.
Oh.
Because it's huge. So they have what do you call them? Like, high-speed rails in between the terminals.
Oh, God.
And those things will fucking kill you. They take no goddamn prisoners. I saw an old lady eat shit because they do not take any prisoners. You step on them and you fly.
Oh, jeez. That's terrifying.
Convenient because the terminals are huge. Like, I feel like there's no good way to have people walk that. Like, Charlotte's a huge airport, but it's still walkable because they have those I don't know what they're called, but they're like the escalators, but they're flat.
Mm-hmm.
So they have, like, a bunch of those, which makes it easier.
People movers, I think they're called.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
But Denver's, like, twice the size of Charlotte, easy.
Mm.
Also, Denver's airport is high-key liminal space.
Oh gosh.
Like, I was having a blast. I was very, very enthused. These small children who were with me, not so much.
Yeah, I imagine so.
Also, Denver's airport's the only airport I've been in where they, like, acknowledge that USB chargers are a thing.
Huh.
Like, every single seat in Denver airport was accessible to a charger.
I want to say that the airport near me, SeaTac, does also have that now. But that's because SeaTac is always, like, under renovation and always updating things.
You know what the worst airport that I've ever been to is? Fucking Mobile, Alabama. Fuck that airport.
I don't know.
Airports of Kingdom Come.
I don't know what to point out. The fact that it's in Alabama.
It was. Listen, I've flown out of some tiny airports before for work, right? Like, let's not get it twisted. The Mobile airport has no places to sit. It's got, like, 3 metal fold-out chairs, and you've got to fight old ladies for them.
Oh, God.
There's no charger ports, and in terms of, like, things to do, there's, like, a tiny-ass, way overpriced cafe that might sell booze. I'm still not sure, because there's giant signs all over the airport that are like, don't drink outside of designated areas. I fucking hate that airport.
Which means either the cafe is selling booze, or people are bringing in booze outside of the airport to inside of the airport to drink.
Like, quite literally, I would rather, like, spend a little bit of extra time to fly out of Pensacola and deal with Florida than I would fly out of Mobile.
Damn.
Also, the airplanes are really tiny because Mobile's a tiny airport, which is not conducive to a good experience when you are fat.
No. When you are a plus-size person, airplanes in general are not a comfortable experience.
Correct. I would much rather take the train.
Yeah. The train is a lot more comfortable for people who are overweight, plus, getting first class on a train is a lot cheaper than getting first class on an airplane.
When we had our little old people adventure to New Orleans and we got the little sleeper car on the Amtrak, that was delightful. I had a blast. I was quite amused, except for Mississippi. Fuck that state. But the experience was very pleasant. I don't know what they're called. They're not like flight attendants, but like, I guess just a regular attendant.
Mm-hmm.
They were really good. They were really knowledgeable about the area, both like Baltimore and New Orleans. We had great customer service the entire time. I got to just cross stitch like for almost the entire time, or play Civ, you know, as you do. The Wi-Fi, questionable, but it was there. I will say. Much more pleasant experience.
Yeah, the train that I took down to Oregon, the one time that I went down to Oregon with a train, was a super pleasant experience. Like, it was a nice train, and like it had a food car that was nice and everything, and just in general the people were in good spirits. Although one of them was super drunk next to us.
Valid.
But he was one of those chatty drunks, so...
Oh, me. I understand.
Like, a chatty, jovial drunk, so it wasn't like a problem, necessarily.
The one thing that did surprise me about the train trip, is that, like, I want to say it was 21 hours, right? To go from Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area to New Orleans. Okay. And I swear to God, 13 of those hours were in Mississippi. I don't understand it, because we went through, like, several states, but, like, so much of that train ride was in Mississippi. And Mississippi just is a depressing looking state. There's no wildflowers. It's not like green, it's like a weird gray green. What was the phrase that I used for... I told Andrew when we were on the train, I was like, Mississippi looks like a state that constantly needs $20 until next paycheck. Like, it's brutal. And so much of the train ride was in that state. And I guess, because I've always been in the Northeast, which is an extremely compact area, that, like, the concept of states being so large is just baffling to me. And they don't look that large on the map. On the map, they look pretty standard.
I mean, yeah, like, considering the path from Philly to New Orleans, Mississippi is probably the tallest state. Because, like, all the others are kind of, like, they're wide, but they're short.
Yeah, like, because you
But-
go through. Oh god, time for my geography to be bad. Because you would go through Maryland and then Virginia, and you'd probably cut over. I think they cut over Virginia. I don't think they keep going south through the Carolinas.
Yeah, I figure
they
they probably go to
might-
Kentucky.
They might do like a tip of North Carolina.
Mhm.
Oh wait, they definitely go through North Carolina because we stopped at Charleston. So yeah, okay, you have like 3 very narrow, flat states,
Yeah.
and then it's just long boys forever.
Yeah, because Mississippi, Alabama, and Georgia are all, like, the long boys.
Also, like, fuck anyone from outside the US that thinks Americans aren't well-traveled. Like, this country's fucking huge. It takes me 6 million years to get anywhere.
Yeah.
And each state might as well be its own fucking country. Let me tell you, New Orleans, wildin'.
Oh, yeah.
The fact that I could go to any place, but like I could go to a beignet thing and get a mimosa at 9 a.m. no questions asked. Wild. Not even like the normal questions, right? Like the normal questions would be like, "Oh, you here for a bachelorette party or something?" But like they just were like, "Here you go. Would you like more alcohol?" And I was like, "Yes, I would."
Not even questioning why you're drinking at 9 a.m. in the morning.
The fucking first thing I noticed about our hotel room was that there was a beer bottle opener literally screwed onto the door jamb of the bathroom.
Okay.
I was like, this is my kind of place.
That's... that really is wildin'.
It's great, honestly. Fucking loved New Orleans. Also, a cafe au lait is so fucking good, and I understand logically I could just make it at home, right? Because it's just coffee and milk. But there's some... it's like the chicory that they put in the coffee is fucking so good in a cafe au lait.
Huh.
So good. I think my consumption rate in New Orleans, liquid-wise, was like 90% cafe au laits and 10% mimosas.
Alright
and
then.
really good, what the hell was that called? I made Andrew go there twice because it was a really good frozen something. Was it a frozen daiquiri place? I don't remember what it was. It was really good. But, that's also where I discovered that Andrew has no experience with street peddlers.
Yeah. That would be it.
It was really cute too. It's like right at the end of the French market, so like you walk through the French market, which is just like this huge like an open air market, which is really just dope. And it had a little stage, so there was people playing music. It was really dope. The only sad thing about New Orleans, and I think this is my sad thing about basically any city at this point anymore, is like the homeless population. And just to like the level that the homeless are ignored is really sad to me. I had the same issue when I went to Nashville. Like Nashville had a real poppin' downtown area, but it was really depressing to see how many people came to Nashville or New Orleans to like chase the dream and just couldn't make it happen.
Yeah, that'd probably be something that'd make you pretty depressed out here in Washington, too, is, like, Seattle is rife with homeless people.
It's literally anywhere in the United States, and it's because of our mentality towards homelessness. Like, as a society, we view homelessness as a personal moral failure.
Yeah.
And not a sum of very intricate moving parts that at any point can just fuck you over.
Well, Moon and Marco are here. Hello, Moon. Hello, Marco.
Hello.
Marco is here to see the suffering.
Naturally.
Moon says, saw some intense instances in Chicago and was really fucked up about it. It's like, yeah. And Dark points out we have more empty houses than we have homeless people. And it just comes down to the fact that, you know, homeless people struggle to get work and struggle to, like, get an income of any kind so that they can actually prove to the banks that they can afford a house.
I worked,
it sucks.
In the long ago, when I worked for profit in finance, this is how far back we're going. I used to take the train in, like a good little yuppie, and I would stop every morning at Suburban Station, and I would go to Dunkin', and I would get myself my large coffee and my everything bagel with garden vegetable cream cheese. And it was I already have a sign over my face that says "losers and psychopaths, please talk to me." Like, we already have that baseline established, right? Like, Dark can attest to how often that's happened. But I also apparently have the sucker face for, if you're a homeless person, I will at least buy you a coffee. And I got to know one of the homeless women that was down in Suburban really well. And this was before, so Suburban has since changed. The way that Suburban used to be is that there used to be openly accessible benches and chairs for people who were waiting for the trains. Now you have to scan a ticket in order to get to them. You didn't used to. So Suburban used to have a lot of homeless people, especially the homeless who were very mentally ill. And the one woman who I got to know pretty well, she worked 2 jobs. She was actively working. It's just that real estate was completely untenable in Philadelphia. And she was like, why would I continue to pay for that when I've been living on the street perfectly fine and nobody knows? And I was like, yeah, you're right. Like, the property prices are insane.
Yeah.
And this was like 15 years ago, so it's not gotten better.
Oh no, it's gotten absolutely so much worse, because 15 years ago, like, I think 15 years ago, the house that I live in was worth $300,000, and now it's worth over $500,000.
I kick myself that Dark and I did not buy a house in early COVID when the interest rates were good.
Yeah. That would have been the ideal time.
The interest rates right now are just absolutely disgusting.
Oh, yeah. And it doesn't matter what you're talking about in that aspect, because interest rates for certificates of deposit, abysmal. Interest rates for loans, absolutely horrendous.
Yeah. Like, that's part of the reason why I was just, like, I was super okay with spending money into my car, was because I was like, even me having to pay back Dark's financial advisor is more tenable than taking out another auto loan to get another car.
Yeah. Like, right now, getting a loan for a car is not a good idea, and getting a new car is just not a good idea.
Yeah, I'm honestly, I'm thinking the car prices are going to crash out because of the whole, like, states putting in legislature that you can't sell gas-powered automobiles past a certain point.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're going to start seeing the bottoming out of that market because of that. At least
hopefully.
In the Northeast.
I know that our governor in Washington has, like, a mandate out that we are supposed to go gas-free by 2030. And I'm just like, yeah. I hope we're on track for that, because I know I'm not.
Yeah, New York is also in the 2030 no gas bucket, which I'm fine with if you're going to fucking fund the infrastructure. The problem is that people make sweeping things and they don't fund the goddamn infrastructure. That drives me insane. This is a consistent issue in the United States, is that, like, infrastructure is a blind spot and nobody wants to fund it. Like,
yeah.
Which is insane to me, because it's like, you know what other countries' blind spots are? Japan's blind spot, no genitals in porn. Our blind spot, our literal fucking infrastructure. Please explain. America, explain.
Yep. No charging places, only electric car. Moon is correct. We just want you to have an electric car. We don't care how you charge it.
I'm really excited for the Subaru electric vehicle. I've been keeping my eye on that.
I haven't been looking into vehicles in such a long time.
Well, I was looking into it absently because my midlife crisis vehicle, as we all are aware, is a Jeep Wrangler. And in theory, by the time I hit my midlife crisis, we will be living in New York, which means that I will be after the cutoff for no gasoline vehicles. So I've been keeping my eye on electric vehicles. But also because Dark and I want to do solar panels, because like we have to run the air conditioning in the summer. It's a medical necessity. Plus we're gamers, so like we use a lot of electricity. But if we could get enough solar panels to offset that, but also charge our vehicle, and like that'd be dope.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, it is definitely a smart move to get solar panels for powering the house because, like you said, air conditioning is required in the summer, and gaming being a thing that both of you do intensively uses up a lot of electricity, so...
It also would offset if we could bank for like a decade and then get tax benefits from the state. That'd be pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
It would offset my cost for chickens. Goats.
Buttons living the dream. Solar power, chickens, and goats.
I've already decided my goats will be known as distinguished gentlemen. Dark said it's all my responsibility. He didn't say no, he just said it was my responsibility.
I mean...
That's the correct answer.
Yeah. Because if he did tell you no, were you really gonna listen?
I would've. I would've been bummed about it, but I would've.
That's fair.
I want to rescue goat that would otherwise go for slaughter. I do not want production goat.
Ah.
I'm not a big fan of goat milk or goat cheese, to be honest. I've tried them on several occasions, and they're just not in my bag. But I would love goat.
Just for having goat.
Maybe goat to create fiber. Make fiber art.
Yeah. That would definitely be one way to go about it. Ironically enough, you can also use goat milk to make things like soap and candles.
Oh shit, that's true. See, that was my argument, is if we get a goat, then Dark doesn't ever have to mow the lawn. And he was not going for it, and I don't understand. Have goat receive lawn care. Like, it's in the contract.
You just gotta be careful because goats will chew down to the roots.
Yeah. Which, depending on... So I was thinking about that. Depending on the invasive species, that might actually be a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I also was thinking, like, if we have, like, our little area that we put our animals, right? And we have the chicken coop and then the goat pen. If we make them movable, then we can just rotate them around the area where we keep our animals and not totally kill out one area.
Yeah.
I've been thinking about this a lot.
One thing I will also advise, chickens can jump.
Yes, they can. So
consider that when it comes to fencing, and just consider the fact that you will most likely get a knock at your door from your neighbors being like, your chickens got out again.
Yeah, I've accepted that. I don't remember if it was Dark or if it was my uncle, but one of them had suggested also keeping a goose or two to help defend the herd.
Yeah. That's definitely one way to do it instead of getting a male chicken.
Yeah, I don't particularly want to deal with the male chicken nonsense.
Mm-hmm.
Mostly because I don't intend to... It was you, Dark? Okay. I don't intend to breed for meat. I intend to breed for egg. So I think having male chicken would just complicate that too much.
Mm-hmm. So then you might, unfortunately, you might actually have to have a rooster in order to, like, get the chickens to actually lay eggs.
You do not. I looked it up. Thank fuck. Because, man, I fucking hate roosters. Those things are assholes.
Yeah, they are.
They just won't produce on as great of a scale as if we had a male in the herd. But, like, I don't know, man. I feel like we don't use that many eggs. Like, well, okay. If I decide not to make the drug eggs, we don't use that many eggs. If I decide that I want, like, drug eggs or deviled eggs or something, well, then all hope is lost.
Yeah.
But, like, we don't have, like, a family of 4 going on, you know? So, like, I feel like having a lower production rate would not impede us in any capacity.
I think even at a lower production rate, they will make more eggs than you can actually eat.
Exactly. Like, I would love in a future where I can trade my egg for, like, a gallon of milk.
Oh god, that
from,
would
like,
be so
the local
nice.
farm. That'd be so dope. I would love that. Dark would love that. It'd be great.
Just literally, like, trade 2 dozen eggs for a gallon of milk.
Yeah.
The cost would be about the same.
Yeah, give or take. It also would allow me to grow things that I like to grow, that I like to eat, but I can't eat in the quantity that they grow, like arugula. Because then I can just feed it to the chickens.
Yeah. And obviously the goats.
Yes.
Alright. Well, let's, I guess, get a move on the game.
I was wondering how long we were going to shoot the shit before you...
So here it is, Outlast in all its glory.
Hell yeah.
New game. No. We are going normal. We are not doing insane mode. And for those of you who are new to this, Buttons, do you want to go ahead and read this if you can see it?
Sure. Outlast contains intense violence, gore, graphic sexual content, and strong language. Please enjoy. You are Miles Upshur, an investigative reporter whose ambition is about to earn him an intimate tour of hell on Earth. Always willing to risk digging into the stories no other journalist would dare investigate, you will seek out the dark secret at the heart of Mount Massive Asylum. Stay alive as long as you can. Record everything. You are not a fighter. To navigate the horrors of Mount Massive and expose the truth, your only choices are to run, hide, or die.
I will probably do a lot of the last one. Because I am going to try and keep myself from hiding as much as possible, because once I start hiding, I don't want to come out.
This looks surprisingly good.
Mm-hmm. For how old of a game it is? Yeah.
Yeah. I fully expected it to look a lot more jank. Got a press pass? Damn.
And I believe the game's only on medium, too, so... This is not even the best that it looks. Just, driving down the road. Mount Massive Asylum. It's about to be like, don't hit the booth. It did nothing to you. September 17th, 2013, from stringofnumbers@mutemail.com to milesupshur@gmail.com. Subject: tip illegal activity at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems. You don't know me. Have to make this quick. They might be monitoring. I did 2 weeks of software consult at Murkoff Psychiatric Systems facility in Mount Massive. All sorts of NDAs I'm very much breaking right now, but seriously, fuck those guys. Terrible things happening here. Don't understand it. Don't believe half the things I saw. Doctors talking about dream therapy going too deep, finding something that had been waiting for them in the mountain. People are being hurt, and Murkoff is making money. It needs to be exposed. Batteries, which we will need, and our camera.
I had a camera like that back in the day.
Night mode.
Night vision, hell yeah.
Yep.
That's what we like to see in these kinds of games. Oh my god, it's a Wrangler!
It's a Jeep.
Oh.
Okay, so objectives are updated in your notepad, notes, and pickup documents. So tab N and J.
That seems pretty standard.
Let me in the door.
Are you not allowed in? Okay, that was really weird.
I was just like, okay. Can I...
Damn, that highlighter is really well rendered, and I know exactly what brand highlighter that is. Holy shit. That's a deep cut. Oh my god, look at that fucking HP desktop at the bottom, too.
Oh, yeah.
Holy shit.
Well, I guess there's nothing in here for us. Classified.
There's a giant classified thing stuck to the bulletin board, but I guess that's not cool.
Yeah, we can't take it off or anything.
Lame.
Okay, right button is the camera. We can zoom with this.
Oh, yeah.
Password. Classified. Bunch of gibberish. That sounds great.
It's fine.
Sounds awesome. Okay, so E and Q are lean left and lean right.
You know, for how well they rendered everything, the keyboard doesn't have all of its keys.
Does it not? Oh, fuck this door. Yeah, it sure doesn't.
Guess I'll make passwords easier to figure out.
To open a door quickly, press left mouse button. To open a door slowly, hold it down.
Oh, that's absolutely going to get us killed at least once.
Well, we already raised the camcorder once.
You've added a note to your notebook.
Mount Massive Asylum. Alright, do you want to read this one?
Yeah, once my sleepy bitch disease wears off. I started feeling sick just looking at this place. Mount Massive Asylum, shut down amid scandal and government secrecy in 1971, reopened by Murkoff Psychiatric Systems in 2009 under the guise of a charitable organization. Cell phone reception cut off abruptly a mile out, more like a jammer than a lost signal. The Murkoff Corporation has a long track record of disguising profit as charity, but never on American soil. Whatever they thought they could get out of this place has to be big. Might finally be the story that breaks the bastards. So I know very little about Outlast, right? Mm-hmm. I've only just been told that I should play the game and then nobody explains to me why. I am super here for, like, Umbrella Core Eldritch bullshit.
Yeah, it's... I mean, you're investigating a psychiatric ward in the asylum, and there's
fucking military-grade Humvees out here.
Yeah!
Holy shit.
Why? And I know that there was something about the dream therapy, which was mentioned in the note that we were given,
Yes.
the tip. But, like, obviously there's insane people who are chasing after you. And you have to, like, very clearly hide or run.
Why does this feel like this feels like a game that people were like, this is such a negative portrayal of mental illness? Like, the people with mental illnesses aren't actually playing this game on the reg. Like,
right?
Like, yes, we know it's a bad portrayal of mental illness. Nobody thinks mentally ill people are like this. Trust me. Oh yeah, you want to go up to that window?
Yeah.
Boston, Boston. Have you ever been to an old asylum?
No.
I have. It was great. The chances of an organization buying an asylum that's just been abandoned since the 70s, not at all a fucking thing. Hello, Coco.
Hi, Coco!
Like, there would be so much wrong with the building itself that you would have to pump so much money into restoration that it's not feasible.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, because some of those buildings are fucking gorgeous. Jump. Nice.
Cool. Flashlight? No?
Night mode? Night mode?
How do we get night mode? Not that. Ah. F.
F. Oh, that makes sense. Oh, hey. What did you look at that? I'm having a blast, Coco. I'm fucking living. I'm thriving. I'm alive.
I'm scared out of my mind.
You're still in the tutorial. You're fine.
Press the left mouse button to close.
Fucking just beat
Just slam it!
Board. God damn. Holy shit. That was extremely funny. Do you have lean tech?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright.
That just reminds me of, I was doom scrolling YouTube as one is wont to do, and something popped up that was like an obvious, like, e-girl slut that was like, if you have 24 hours alone with me, what would you do? And then it cut to some dude talking about a fucking move tech in Street Fighter 6. So I naturally said it to Judd. And we both were like, oh my god, this tech is so good. It takes a 5 action ultimate down to a 3 action. It's actually really dope. Rude. Hello?
Buttons was talking, thank you. God.
Asshole. The fucking architecture in this is gorgeous. I wonder if this is, like, rendered off of a real place, or if they just, like, went with their gut. Oh, your hand don't look great, though.
My hand don't look great.
Wow, you look like a fucking 80-year-old smoker with that hand. Jesus. Look at all those documents labeled classified that you're just bypassing. Oh, look at the monitor. Go look at it. It might have something cool. Never mind, it's just a password screen. Oh, a battery?
Hell yeah.
Oh my god, our night camera's limited. Yes, bitch!
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Night camera is super limited.
Oh, man. Never wanted anything more in my life.
Loving the blood decor. It's
fine.
really welcoming. Really welcoming.
Just use the excuse in Paranormal Activity Next of Kin. It's menstrual blood. That's the joke.
Stop slamming doors! Oh, this one's off the phone, huh?
Look at that convenient confidential folder just left out there for you.
Right? Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Wallrider, Mount Massive CO, case number 174, patient initials WPH Billy. Consultation date 2012-10-14. Initial date of patient consult 2009-4-12. Patient age 19, so he's young. Gender male. Observing physician Darrell Carl Houston, DBNR. Therapy status. Patient claims to have progressed to self-directed lucid dream states. Morphogenic engine activity observed at unprecedented scale. Continuing stage 4 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed no bronchial accumulation. Hematocrit centrifuge again failed to separate erythrocytes. Erythrocytes. Highly worrisome. MRI revealed arrhythmic REM-NREM cycle. Laughter in NREM state. Interview notes. Billy asked about the status of his mother's lawsuit against Murkoff in the asylum. This represents a catastrophic breach in security despite Billy's claims that he has discovered the truth in the blood dreams of the Dr. Traeger. Note the only Traeger in the company records, one Richard Traeger, is an executive from MRD. All orderlies and security personnel must be questioned and video security improved to include analytical biometrics. Murkoff Psychiatric Systems Project Wallrider Mount Massive CO.
Man, imagine getting your fucking hormone therapy and then suddenly you get the ability to see other people's dreams. That's the real gay agenda.
For real. I keep hearing footsteps.
Well, you do keep slamming the door, so... God, they made you so fucking grizzled. Oh my god.
I got spooked by my own shadow.
Amazing.
Okay.
Somebody just locked themselves in the bathroom?
Someone just locked themselves in the bathroom.
So, modern psych ward tech, there would be no door on a bathroom in a psych ward.
Right? That looks promising.
I'm sorry, I'm just thinking of Paranormal Activity Next of Kin, where there's like a scene where the one chick character gets possessed, and like is walking on the ceiling, and there's like blood on the ceiling, like an exorbitant amount, like more than that, and the doctor's like, it's just her menstrual cycle. And we're like,
Right?
I'm gonna go with a no on that one, Doc.
Well,
don't you love when places like this have air vents you can just crawl through?
yeah. Spider webs.
Ooh.
Oh.
I get the feeling once we get deeper into this game that this is gonna play more like a Metal Gear Solid than it's gonna play like a Silent Hill.
Woo!
the one time you quietly close the door.
Right?
You just like open the library, there's a dead body, you're like, oh, sorry.
There's just dead bodies everywhere.
Naturally. Ooh, good to know we can only carry 10 batteries at a time.
Oh, yeah.
Why are there so many staff members in the fucking library?
That's a pile of dead bodies.
Why? Oh, you're
He's
not
still
dead.
alive.
They killed us. They got out. The variants. You can't fight them. You have to hide. You can unlock the main doors from security control. You have to get the fuck out of this terrible place.
Cool. Alright, so there's a thing in here. They've attacked everybody. You can't kill them. You have to hide. And something about a security terminal. Right?
Yeah, basically.
Batteries starting to low.
Door?
Oh my god.
His breathing is really annoying. Yeah, I thought so. I feel like there's a chase scene here somewhere, but...
Little pig.
Yeah! Not a
That
chase
fucking
scene.
body, dude.
Not a chase scene, just a, jump scare. Oh, hello, Mr. Priest Man.
You sure do look like a priest.
I see. Merciful God, you have sent me an apostle. Guard your life, son. You have a calling.
All my hotkeys don't work anymore.
Oh.
I had a hotkey on my Stream Deck to change my expressions.
Proclaim the gospel.
Yep. Escape the asylum. Security access control to unlock the main doors. We'll give it a couple seconds for the ad break to end.
Okay.
Also, my mistake was not going to the bathroom before this.
You want to take the ad break to go to the bathroom?
The ad break's only like 30 seconds long.
Oh, fair enough.
It'll take me longer to run back to the bathroom, do my business, and come back. Ugh. Three, two, one, and we're back.
Oh, yeah.
Go ahead and read us, Buttons.
I'm inside. Bodies everywhere. Blood, burn marks, heads lined up like bottles behind a bar, dead Murkoff scientists hung from the ceiling. Their badges say Murkoff Advanced Research Systems. Murkoff's longtime MO has always been to profit off the exploitation of supposed charity. Fuck the third world and bankroll another billion. How did Murkoff think they would make money off of a building of crazy people? There's some kind of tactical cop pinned like a pig on a spit. Tells me to get the fuck out and then dies. Would have been a good thing to hear when I could still leave the way I came.
Alright. And now I'm gonna go, to the bathroom real quick. So I will be right back.
Okay. I will be here. It is almost time for the children's appointed hour. Cordy is asleep on the blankie. Kind of surprised she's not bothering Andrew, actually. My Cordy. Oh. Did you hear? It is time, Cordy Wardy. There she goes. You are not muted on the main screen again. That's fine. We're just here. It's not like I can control anything about it. My Tango Wango cuddled with me today when I had a migraine. I woke up this morning and thought I was going to die because I had a migraine from hell. Tangy is such a good girl. Tangy has been very cuddly lately. Just in time for Babden to come visit and ruin all of the relationship building that I have done with my children.
I am back.
Welcome back.
Hit the wrong mute button.
It's okay. I was just narrating the life of my cat.
As you should.
Oh, to be a cat in my house.
To be a cat in your house and be adored and loved.
How do you replace the battery?
R to reload.
Okay. Well, it looks like there's a door on the... If you keep going... Yeah, see that little opening?
Yeah, there's a door there. There's a door over there. That guy's dead.
You should be allowed to vault the counter, cool guy style.
Right? Oh hey, that computer's logged in.
Ooh. Somebody didn't lock their workstation before leaving.
Yep. Or before being killed.
It's a security issue.
You think the security guard would know better. But we have a new note. The Murkoff Corp's United States office warrant for seizure case number yada yada yada. In the matter of the seizure of Mount Massive Psychiatric Center, Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Mount Massive Wilderness Area, Country Road 112, affidavits have been made before the board of directors by Murkoff Headline Security, who has reason to believe catastrophic security failure of psychiatric center with imminent danger of environment contamination. We are satisfied that we are satisfied that the affidavits and the testimony establish sufficient evidence to require urgent action on part of the MHS and grounds for the issuance of this warrant. You are hereby required to grant MHS full access to all facilities and surrender complete authority to its agents. By acceptance of this document, you and any surviving relatives surrender all claims of litigation against the Murkoff Corp or its subsidiaries for the actions of MHS or circumstances which required their actions regardless of responsibility.
Thank you. I have been provided soda.
Oh, hell yes.
Because while it might be too hot out for coffee, this bitch has a caffeine requirement.
Yeah?
Is that dude? Wait, can you look at that dude again? Oh! I thought he was like Batista bound back into a trash can.
Oh. No. A lot of computers here. All requiring passwords. So I think those footsteps are definitely our dude, who is walking with a limp for some reason.
I mean, you did just get thrown.
That's fair. I did just get thrown. I'll
God,
just
those
walk over the
upstairs
dead
look
guy.
So uncomfortable.
The hell? Okay. That's distracting.
I would hate to work in an office like this.
Yeah?
The vibes are not there. Like outside of the blood and the murder and the inmates escaping, open office floor plans, the worst.
Aha. Click the button.
To peek, hold Q or E.
Why are you giving me that prompt right now? Okay. Do you want to read this one, or do you want me to read this one?
I can read it.
Okay.
Murkoff Psychiatric Systems, Project Walrider, Mount Massive, Colorado. Case number 136. Patient initials CLW. Walker. Consultation date 2013-5/28. Initial date of patient consult 2011-01/28. Patient age 32. Gender male. Observing physician Dr. Rudolph Vernick. Notation by Dr. Walsh. Therapy status. Morphogenic engine activity plateaued at roughly 2,000 ppm. Unsafe to progress beyond stage 3 hormone schedule. Diagnostics. Spirometry revealed light to medium bronchial accumulation. MRI scans consistent with patient's reported dreams. Interview notes. Walker was interviewed in restraints following his self-inflicted mutilations. Restraint have had... I think they're missing an S. Restraints have had to be altered to accommodate his enormous size. Thanks, Kim. Extensive dermal eruptions is consistent with failed morphogenic engine cellular activity. He claims the skin ripped from his forehead allows for a truer way of seeing. Seems to have some boyhood experience with Tuatara lizards and their parietal eyes. He has expressed anxiety about his flesh, specifically around his lips and nose. Attending orderlies should be advised to watch for further self-mutilation. The mental traumas he sustained while serving in Afghanistan seem to be retarding progression of the ME process. His predominant fixation, amplified by therapy, is a manic exaggeration of military security protocol. A continuation of both chemical and physical restraints is highly recommended. Yeah, like whoever, like literally whoever decided open office floor plans was a good idea for working, clearly like doesn't actually give a shit about the worker. Hey, what time is it?
In game or in real life?
In game, there's a clock on the wall.
There's a clock on the wall. Seems to be
9:20.
yeah, 9:20 or
Oh, wait,
so.
8:20? Fuck. I can't read an analog clock. Send help.
It's before the 30 mark, so it doesn't start, the hour hand doesn't start migrating yet. So it is 9, like,
Okay.
23 or something like that. I don't like that.
Oh, I'm here for this.
And that's the only way forward, huh?
I mean, you could check the exit. Yeah, absolutely. It's absolutely for bosses to like want to seem like they're doing shit by harassing their fucking underlings. It's the worst, actually. Moon says a bunch of head and hands, not again, so that bodes well.
Miles, could you not breathe like you're dying?
He might be dying.
I gotta be brave. I gotta be brave. I just gotta go for it.
You do.
No
He's in a
hiding.
wheelchair. What's the worst that he can do? Ableism. Haha. Honestly, I respect that. Like, oh, they're just chilling. They're just vibing. They're watching the game.
The game. Sure.
Game.
Moon says he can bite.
He's just vibing.
Damn, you can't save and then do stuff. You have to
No
save
quick
and
saves,
exit.
Yeah. No, this is before that era in gaming. I think you can do that in the sequel.
Oh, because I would have loved to have found out, does he bite? Well, we have a note. A crowd of broken men watching a dead channel. They look like patients. They survived whatever happened here, but nobody's home. Now that one's curled up on the sofa.
That's the comfiest way to sit on a sofa.
The weird harmonization of voices, don't like it.
I was kind of zoning out to it, honestly. I was like, soothing. Probably like the same fucked up neuron in my brain that is like, a liminal space, peak relaxation.
You're breathing so hard, my dude. Checking
He's
for
probably
bodies.
got like a busted lung. Ooh.
Oh, there's like
that a-
someone underneath the table.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. My footprints leave footprints from the
That's
blood.
actually more than I expected from this game. God, I really like the parquet floors, though. Have you ever seen that post? That's like, I am the white woman that would have been got by the devil because of some crown fucking molding. And it's about this woman and her husband looking at a house. And the husband is like, why is there a door to the basement?
Shit!
Good. And it's like, the husband's like, why are there 5 locks on this door to the basement that's completely barred in every possible way? And she's like, oh my god, crown molding, oh my god, a trellis. And like, that's me. I'd be got by the goddamn devil because I'd be like, oh, parquet floor.
Oh, the blood does eventually fade.
Ew.
But that is something to note for the future, because if there's a pool of blood in front of a hiding spot, that means the hiding spot's not going to be a viable one.
Why? That's, well, we don't know if the enemy AI will track footprints, though.
We don't. But I would assume that would be the whole point of having...
I kind of feel like
blood
this game might be
footprints.
too old to have an AI that would be able to do that.
Well,
I
we'll
don't
have
know,
to
I guess
find
I'll
out. Too dark. Too far away. A bathroom.
With a bloody mirror.
And a bloody toilet.
Wait, there's something shiny in the blood. Do you see that?
I do. Can I pick it up? Battery!
Nice.
My dude, you have got to calm down.
Smoke a cigarette or something.
Right?
That would be like, honest to God, if I wound up in a place like this that was just absolutely destroyed because of people going like buck wild, and like people are like dead and everything, and I just been thrown through the fucking foyer, I'd be like, fuck it. Whose corpse here has a cigarette? Walkie-talkie?
Walkie-talkie. Can't pick up.
Ew.
Yeah, like, look at the paneling. It's so nice.
It is.
Wood
It's
paneling
really
just
nice.
looks real nice.
I'm always here for a good like chair rail.
Yeah. There's some stairs that lead downstairs.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's one of those floor guides on the wall.
Floor guides. You can look behind you by holding Q or E while running.
Oh, good. Oh, good. We'd love to see that.
Is my time up yet?
Nope.
Nope. Huh. Dare I press the button?
No, I feel like
No.
pressing the button is going to trigger whatever the run and look behind you thing is.
Yeah.
You should look at the guide on the wall, though, to see what other things are on this floor.
True. So electric room is downstairs. Security room is that away.
Which is the room you need to get to, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, library is upstairs. Recreation hall is upstairs. Cafeteria upstairs. And chapel upstairs. I feel like the chapel is an important thing.
Probably.
Emotional damage.
Jesus.
Damn it.
Fucking moon.
Ooh. Oh, are you gonna have to hide in the bathroom? Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah, dude. Fucking here for this shit.
It would be a terrible place to hide.
Oh god, yeah. Witness.
And just a hand. Somebody give this man a hand.
Hey, LMAO. Wonder if you can kite them. Like, if they're chasing you, can you, like, kite them around the shelving?
Nah.
Fuck if I know. Damn. These guys have been dead for a while. Ooh, battery. As expected, someone slammed the door on me.
Rude.
Rude.
Is there an entrance to the vent?
There is not.
Okay.
Ugh. That blood was not there before. I don't want to do a running chase scene.
You gotta go to the security room.
I do.
Slam the door. Yep, there you go.
Thanks for the crab rave, Moon.
They lie, says the wall.
Wait,
Oh,
where?
hell
Oh, there.
yeah. Fucking hide mechanics. Let's go. These giant ass lockers that would exist literally nowhere else.
Mm-hmm. I feel safe here. And that is to say, I don't feel safe here at all. Oh, God. What the fuck?
Oh, that loading bar for the security system's killing me.
Oh.
There's the priest.
There's the power.
New objective. Restart the generator in the basement. Hide in the locker. Don't try to fight. Okay. Oh, that dude's huge.
What if I
Oh, I
picked the wrong locker?
I know, I was just thinking that. Do they just check the other one just to scare you? Like,
Maybe. Marco's redeeming a self-care package. Time to take a sip of water. Oh. Aw, head pats aren't working.
Dumb ways to die. So many dumb ways to die. Dumb ways to die.
I think you're safe to get out now, though.
Dumb ways to die.
I'm waiting for the song to end so I can hear.
Ah, fair, fair. I'm gonna guess you have to run back to the stairs.
I'm gonna guess I'm gonna have to run somewhere.
I'm thinking it's back to the stairs because you have to go to the electrical room, which we saw was down in the basement.
Yeah.
Great. Flooded basement. Who fucking greenlit this place to code? Jesus Christ.
Okay, that was that one. Go for it, buttons. This one's a long one.
MK Ultra program. Oh, wow. I did not think this was going to tie into MK Ultra, but that's wild. CIA document number 190691, page 1, excerpts to file. Subject, hypnotic experimentation and research, February 10th, 1954. On Wednesday, 10th February 1954, hypnotic experimentation and research work was continued in Building 13 of the Mount Massive Preserve in Colorado using the following subjects. Material abridged. 1. A post-hypnotic of the night before, pointed finger, you will sleep, was enacted. Mrs. Jackson and Pierce immediately progressed to a deep hypnotic state with no further suggestion. Miss Pierce was then instructed, having previously expressed a fear of firearms in any fashion, that she would use every method at her disposal to awaken Miss Jackson, now in deep hypnotic sleep, and failing this, she would pick up a nearby pistol and fire it at Miss Jackson. She was instructed that her rage would be so great that she would not hesitate to kill Jackson for failing to awaken. Miss Pierce carried out these suggestions to the letter, including firing the unloaded pneumatic pistol gun at Jackson, and then proceeding to fall into a deep sleep. After proper suggestions were made, both were awakened and expressed complete amnesia for the entire sequence. Ms. Pierce was again handed the gun, which she refused, in an awakened state, to pick up or accept from the operator. She expressed absolute denial that the foregoing sequence had happened.
That's wild.
Who's there?
I don't like this. Turn on the 2 gas pumps and the main breaker to restart the generator. Can't believe you do this to me. The call died. I am alone. Oh no. Discord? Discord, no! Discord, why?
Hello?
Hello?
You've been alone for a while now because the call totally died.
Jesus.
You need to restream it to me.
That's... That's unnerving. Oh. Fucking Discord. Hi, McUltraman. You came in on me being completely and utterly alone. Can you let me open the door? There's that weird-ass noise again. It's one. I feel like I'm... This is the hint.
The stream died again.
God damn it. What a time to die.
I'm just staring at a doorknob.
You've been disconnected. Oh, it's back now. Wonder if I could just keep this minimized, yeah.
Oh, when'd you get in a locker?
When I heard the big boy coming. Hi, Elle.
I'm making Leaf suffer.
Mm-hmm.
I'm having a great time.
I'm not.
I'm having a blast.
I think he's gone. No, he's not. I probably made a mistake.
I think you're fine.
I'm alive for now.
I'm living.
Buttons is living their best life. Oh. He came back. Oh, what do I do? What do I do? What do I do? What do I do? Do I have bad jukes? Oh. Oh. Big feet. I don't want to leave.
You'll be fine. Oh, shiny.
There's nowhere to hide in here.
So immediately run back to the place where there is a hide. Got it.
Yep. Because I fear that I will activate them by activating the gas pumps. And I'm right! Don't check this one, don't check this one. Don't check this one.
I'm convinced that they just check the one you're not in to scare you.
Oh. I'm reaching my limit.
You're fine.
What's the worst that could happen? I die?
Yeah, you just reload the save. I say as somebody who couldn't finish Alien Isolation.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I got real fucking heated in Alien Isolation. Like, I was past the point of being scared where I was like legit pissed at the game.
That's how I get in Dead Space. I'm past the point of being scared, so I just curse a lot and get really angry.
It's this one section of the game where you have to hide like under a desk, but they might have since actually now that I'm saying this, they might have since patched this out, because I know they did a lot of patches about stuff like this. But it was like part of it's a fucking glorified Metal Gear game, right? Like, you're supposed to hide and track how the alien is moving and then move in a way that the alien won't get you, right? But in this particular section, they don't give you a long enough time underneath the table to track the alien's movements before the alien attacks you under the table.
Whoop! Someone's still here. I just want them to go away. Like,
They're not going to. They have a pathing. Like, you're gonna have to figure out what their pathing is and go around it.
I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like those sounds. Okay.
Oh yeah, like, he's walking around there. So I would say go back into the locker, wait for him to come back into the room again, and then when he leaves the room, follow him out the room and then go to the right to that lit thing.
Okay.
Yeah, I should pick Alien Isolation back up. It's just that it's one of those things where it's like adding it onto my list of already a million other things to do.
Okay, so he's going over there. Ooh, he goes in there.
Hmm. Do we know what else is down that way?
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Here he comes back. Oh, he's coming back this way, okay. It's hard to figure out his path. Because it seems like he's going around to the front of it occasionally.
I've seen a lot of good stuff about Once Human.
Sounds like he went into the other room.
Oh shit. I feel like you can kite them around.
Maybe. I'm trying to remember how Cody got past this part.
I think you're gonna have to go down that hallway that he's going down. So, like, when he gets back into this room, just, like, duck behind him. Does that make sense?
Sort of. Yeah, he's going down that hallway again. I'm hoping he heard my footsteps in the other room and goes to investigate it, but he's probably going to come back in here.
When did this game come out? This game came out in 2013.
Yeah, that tracks.
I don't know if the game's AI is advanced enough to be like, oh, the footsteps were in this room.
Maybe. I'm definitely getting the music like he's close. I wish there was a place to hide in the other room so that way I could, like, when he comes in here, I go hide in the other room.
That's the thing, is that, like, I don't think you have to hide. I think that you can just kite him.
Maybe. I don't trust my skills. Right now I'm just waiting for him to show back up in this room so I can jump behind him and try to follow.
Yeah.
Because the worst that happens is I die and it goes back to the autosave. The best thing that happens is he doesn't notice me following him and I can just do my thing.
And the mid lane, which is the lane that we should get more comfortable with, is dying but learning more about the pathing and where we have to go.
Yeah. I don't think he's coming back in this room. Oh, maybe. Yeah, there he is. Shiny.
Wait, to hide? Where? Oh.
Under the bed.
Hiding under the bed, infinitely worse than hiding in the locker.
Mm-hmm. So probably I could have hidden in the other room under the beds.
The Discord in strings is real good.
Mm-hmm. Why do you not work? Another locker hide. Because he most likely will come back for that.
Oh my god, I have sleepy bitch disease.
Well, good news is we're almost done. Because I figured 2 hours would be enough for me to at least get somewhere.
That's fair.
But also not
just don't
overdo
know.
the scare.
I don't know why I have sleepy bitch disease is the problem.
Because you are a perpetual sleepy bitch.
I think the problem is, like, I'll sleep because I have a migraine, right? And logically, I recognize that that is a necessity for my brain to literally heal, right?
Yeah.
But me, as the person I am, is like, I slept all day. Why am I fucking tired?
Yeah. Okay, he's going the other way. Ah, shit. Oh, hi. This may be it for me. Because I, like, ran right into him. I'm in danger!
You left, though.
He did! He also broke down the door, so that option is gone.
Still got under the bed.
Up to heaven, one way.
Would be nice if I could make it, you know. Ah, fuck. Where's the exit? Shit.
I don't know, this was the part of the game that was fucking dead for me, so I have no idea.
Can I... Okay.
Is it?
I remembered.
Amazing what panic will do for you.
Oh. Okay. Okay. Breathe. Oh. Let's try that again. Never mind! Shit.
Sorry, my son. I didn't want to have to do this to you. But you can't leave. Not yet.
Smack him with the keyboard.
For you to witness. Will you see it? Can you? Our Lord, the Wall Rider, tearing his truth into the unbelievers.
What the?
The only way out of this
What the-
place is the truth.
Fuck?
Accept the gospel, and all doors will open before you.
So are we are we like an oracle for this fucking Eldritch thing now?
I guess?
Oh my
What
God.
a note to end on. Hi, Lily. She's like, Mom, what are you doing? Why are you stressed? I'm gonna slap you.
Rest in peace.
Benny.
Hear
Follow.
this. Notes are only added when your camcorder is raised? Oh, fuck.
Yeah. He did not kill his enemies. Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Did the game save?
I think, but it also saves when we leave, so...
Oh, okay.
The priest, Father Martin, brought me here to show me something. Thinks I'm going to be a witness for whatever batshit crazy he's trying to sell me. This Dr. Vernick is at the center of whatever went wrong here, but he died more than 10 years ago. Rest in peace, says the blood on the wall. And I think that is a good place to stop.
Yeah.
And if I remember correctly, next time we come in, we're going to be opening in on Penis. So...
Yay!
Yay! Naked penis dudes. Are you sure you want to quit? Yes.
Leaf's like, I've never been more sure of anything in my life.
Ugh. Well, best to get the cock-ups out of the way at the start. Yep. We're gonna snooze that ad because we're ending anyway. Okay, so let's take a look at the schedule. Thursday at 5, I will be on Vasta Falls' channel playing Dungeons and Dragons. Then Friday over here, I will be playing Chrono Trigger with a Space Cocoon at 3 p.m. Hopefully finishing up the game. And maybe talking Coco into other games. We'll see. We'll see if I can ensnare her. What do you got going on for you, Nana?
Thursday will be Yakuza over on twitch.tv/BigUltraman. And that's about as far as my planning got.
That's fair.
No Funger this week because Judd has D&D, so.
Gotcha. Alright. Well,
Alright.
thank you all for joining. I will not be streaming this next week because I have a thing going on at the same time. So we'll be back in July on July 2nd, I believe.
Okie doke.
We'll be back for Moon's birthday! Yay!
Yay.
Just what Moon wanted for their birthday, me to be scared.
I will have delicious Babden food.
You will have delicious Babden food.
Yeah. This Babden's gonna be up.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Alright, well, everyone take care, have a wonderful time zone. I will see you next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye!